argue
Against.
that statement.
Yeah.
And we have the team over here. Actually, this team is going to argue that money cannot buy happiness, right?
Yes.
And this team is going to argue that money can buy happiness. All right. So let the fun begin.
You will take the time?
Okay, we'll take care of it. Just go ahead.
I mean, after like 2 minutes.
You mean you want me to time you guys?
You have to time.
All right.
It will be like
All right, I'll time.
2 minutes.
I'll time.
Uh,
I'll tell you.
Hold on.
You tell me when 2 minutes
2
are.
minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Then our team.
2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes,
Yeah,
and 2
then
minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay.
After
Okay.
that, how many times?
I'll time you.
Separate.
5 minutes.
5 minutes separate. Then together, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
One,
2
one.
minutes.
All right.
1 minute.
Adele,
Respond.
Respond
tell the
1 minute.
procedure one more time.
They will start talk for 6 minutes.
All right.
2 minutes for each.
All right.
Then we will start talk and defend our position for 6 minutes.
All right.
We have 6 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. After that, we will stay separate to discuss for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Then they have to speak for 1 minute.
Yeah.
I respond for 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. After that, we will stay separate for 5 minutes. Then we will give a summary or statement. The
Okay.
same word.
Thank you. Just so you know, they organize the debate. Okay. So, all right. You may begin. I will. Wait a minute. Let me get.
Hold on.
Let me.
You want my phone?
I got a phone. Go ahead. I'm going to use the clock here.
Okay, money.
Uh,
Money can buy happiness. I agree with that. Money can buy happiness. According to the professor Michael Norton, a Harvard Business School professor, who has researched that the science of spending money, he gave example about if you know how to spend the money correctly. And he gave example about if you buy a cup of coffee, a cup of coffee to your friends, you will feel the pleasure more than if you buy to yourself. So you can feel with happiness if you know how to spend the money correctly. Other important things, if you have money, you can go into entertainment places. You can go shopping, go vacation. So especially for women always love shopping. So if they have money, they can go shopping. For example, for me, there are more important things that's change my bad mood. When I have money, I can go shopping. So that's make me feel with pleasure. And according to article, Money and Happiness: A Guide to Live the Good Life by Lucy Danzer. She makes all us understand the money happiness connection in our own lives, so that we spend our time and our efforts wisely. So I think money can buy happiness for this reason. Thank you.
okay. Next person.
Okay, I want to point that money can buy happiness doesn't mean being a rich man is the most happiness thing in the world. So we don't need to compare who is more happy. Rich people is more happy, or poor people is more happy. So I think the topic is very clear. Money can buy happiness, or money cannot buy happiness. That's it. Also, according to Harvard Business School, professor he said, how much happiness you can buy depends on how much you spend your money. So I think it means money can buy happiness. Also, you need to know, it depends how you spend your money on the right way. If you spend your money on the right way, you can buy happy for sure. That's it.
You finished? Next person.
First, I want to clarify the statement that we are arguing for and you are arguing against. Does money can buy happiness? We didn't say money is the only thing that buy happiness. So, but what we are arguing for, money is the main factor that make people happy, and it has ability to bring happiness to people. So I will start with some researches that have been done by Dr. Layard, Richard Estrin. So if you can check the handout that I give you, you will see the Easterline paradox. It's the theory that if you reach the specific point of richness, it doesn't matter if you get more money. It's not make you more happy. It's not make you more happier. So this theory was in 1974, but in the recent research, Best Stevens and Justin Wolfer, University of Michigan, they have done research for more than 150 countries. And they end up with this table. If you can check the table that I give you, you will see the percentage. The first column, just the annual household income. So this is your income annually. So if you can see, it's so obvious that the first one about the happiness, not too happy, it's 21%. But the last one, which is they gain like $500,000 per year. They get 100 for each things, for each categories here. Very satisfied, fairly happy, very happy.
5 seconds.
So what I want to say, it's happiness. Money is very important factor that make you happy. And you can check another paragraph. It's a relation between many
Next team.
many countries.
Our next group.
Next group. Start.
Yes.
Money cannot never buy happiness for people who affected, for example, by serious disease like HIV and AIDS. Some people say this is a rare situation. I want to respond for these people exactly. According to the basic statistics was done by American Disease Control Center, more than 39 million people have died by HIV, and 37.2 million people are right now living with HIV, according to the end of 2014, which is the recent study. According to Han Jong-hwan, who is the South Korean director for United Medical Conference, said we expect to get like a medicine or treatment for this disease by 2022. The second point, according to Michael Bird, who is the owner of Australian Culture Centres, and he is like a 15th richest person around the world. He has done survey in Australia, and he lists many things that money cannot buy. For example, true friends who can have your back, having positive attitude, and relationship with family. I want to focus on the last point, just only relationship with families. You know, now, people have infertility. You know what the meaning of infertility? So 1 in 8 couples have trouble to getting pregnant and have a problem to getting children. That means 1.8 billion people, according to the US survey 2010, have this disease. And depending on the families nation councils in America, especially in LA, those people who don't have children live in a level of unhappiness, even if they can adopt a children from adoption centers. Thank you so much.
Next person.
Next person.
Okay. The next point I want to talk about is that the American Institute of Public Opinion conducted a study to find out which country has the happiest citizens. The survey results discovered that citizens of poorest countries were the happiest. So that's because this whole picture of the overall our world. So the poorest country, the citizen, they have the happiest emotion because they were more likely to experience positive emotions. So and the top happiest countries is El Salvador, Paraguay, Gore. I don't know how to spell the name, but they 7 to 10 of these countries are Latin American countries, and some of them are African countries. And the other point I want to talk about is that money cannot buy happiness because some people like celebrities, they kill themselves. For example, the Howard Hughes, he was a very rich man, and he was an American business tycoon, entrepreneur, investor, aviator, and inventor, and he was a filmmaker. He earned a lot of money, but the whole life for him was miserable, because he used the drugs. He had some mental problem. His whole life is just full of the sadness. He was not happy. So, as we can see, from these examples, we can know that not everybody have money can buy happiness. If you have money, if you have too much money, I can show you this chart. You can see this income. I want against your chart because this income. You see, if the people get income over 80,000 per year, their happiness will decrease, and the most happiest people in their income only 20,000. 20,000. That means poor people also can get many happiness. And you can see this chart also. It's okay to say. And after you get in this point, the happiness get down. You see.
The previous
And this research is from 2013. So, okay, I'm done. Yeah, my last.
Until we finish, everybody.
Next person?
Yeah, next person.
Until we finish.
No rebuttal yet.
Our group believe that money cannot buy happiness because happiness comes from what you do or what you feeling inside, not what you buy. So according to recent research found that half of our happiness is determined by our genes, 0.5%. It means a happy person is easier to satisfy than unhappy person. Money is not a big deal. For example, an Amish person, we mentioned before, like they grow their own food and made all their clothing, and they don't use the money. From an article from Carrying Wealth from the Times Magazine shows that Amish person is happier than us because they don't have, even they don't have a lot of money, but they don't worry about their future. They have food made by themselves. But imagine that if earthquake happened, no supermarket in the world, no other shopping mall. People even have a lot of money. What things they can do? So it's that point. The second point is some people have very strong religion, like Christian, like monk in China. They have they are not rich. They are very poor. But when they help some person, even just give the just compare some person to some place, they will get happiness because they help some person without money. Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
Can I see the diagram?
Yeah.
We have 5 minutes.
Okay, I want to respond. This is what.
This is from CNN. I can't print
No,
out.
no.
So this is a 5-minute break?
I'm talking about the data. This is what this. 21.
No, you
20,000
Ahmed.
20,000 per year.
Response
per year.